Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor and we're back at the Wookiee lab testing facility. Today we're breaking down Magnum Ammo. That's a $100,000 upgrade available for the R700 or the AWM, but first you have to purchase the AWM and R700, which is $48,000 or $51,000 depending on which one we're talking about, and you're not done there yet. You need to grind out 50 kills to unlock the attachment slot, and then you need to spend 100 grand more to get the Magnum Ammo and throw it on. So it's roughly $148,000 to $151,000 depending on which weapon you're talking about. And in beta, this thing was an absolute beast. Would one-shot bad guys in the chest up to around 45 to 50 meters and do monstrous damage to helicopters and cars and other vehicles in the game. So we're going to showcase all the changes because it's been nerfed quite a bit. And at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, is it worth $100K? So any bolt action in Hardline, one shots in the chest to about 12 to 12.5 meters. That's no surprise there. So what does this thing do now? It actually changes the one shot to the chest to about 24 meters. Right there to 25 meters, give or take. Right? A couple feet, because this isn't very, very accurate. There's a lot of slop there. So what do you give up with the Magnum Ammo? Well, you've got a longer time to rechamber each round with the AWM. And let's talk about the two-shot range of this. And again, these are chest shots. If I hit somebody in the leg, it does less damage. I'm not going to be one-shotting people in the leg. So here we are at 61 meters, roughly. What kind of damage do we have there?
51 left.
51 left. It actually rounds up. It's probably 50.5 as the min damage over range. And again, those are chest shots. So if you're 100 meters out, 200 meters out, you're going to get them for about 50.5 or 50 something and change. So let's just showcase this leg damage here. We're up close. Give him in the leg. He's still alive. Here we have the Rogue Chopper, and it actually has massive damage drop off if we're talking about the Magnum Ammo. And one thing to know, if you have any sort of bolt action in the game, it must be a bolt action. Magnum does not matter. Or any carbine or assault rifle. You can do damage to the pilot and the co-pilot behind the protected glass. And again, if you have a pistol, go ahead, spawn back in there, get back in. If you have a pistol, carbine, or anything else, it's actually going to do straight damage to the chopper. Doesn't matter where you aim or where you hit them, okay? So this is Magnum Ammo. If you don't have Magnum Ammo, the max damage you're doing is 2 to 3 on the Rogue Chopper. Does not matter the distance or the angle. And the max damage here with the AWM with Magnum Ammo is about 12 to 14, and it kind of peaks out at 15 or so, just like there, okay? All right, there's another 14. So you're going to start getting drop-off very, very, very quickly, and it's important to know this because you're not going to be dropping air vehicles like you were in beta with just simply one mag. So there's a 10 in the front. There's another 10 in the front. And then we're going to go over the side here and showcase angular damage to the front of the glass. There's another 10. And the drop-off seems to really kick in. But here's something interesting. We're about the same distance, right? Now let's hit the side here. The side can still proc for, 14 or so or 13 or so at this range. So this is kind of the range at which you get the damage drop-off with the Rogue Chopper. All right, so here's the transport chopper. Fabulous driving job. So let's showcase this. You got some 12, and if you ever hit a transport chopper on top, you got another 12. The back side is another 12. The underside, let's see here. That's 12, right? So you're talking the same damage model as the Rogue Chopper, which is about to go boom in our ear. Maybe finish it off. Just like that. Okay. And then, of course, there's going to be fall off. But if you hit the nose or the front glass, which happens with the Rogue Chopper as well, you'll get some damage bonus every once in a while. And I'm not sure if it has to do with angular or what. There's another 19 right in the nose. So now if we go up to the upper glass, there's a 20, okay? So straight on shot to the transport chopper seems to do the most damage on the front and the nose, even more so than we were able to get with the Rogue. And there you see the damage drop off if we hit that, and then more damage if we hit kind of the front. So these are your transport chopper and Rogue, and there's another 18 there, and thank you for flying upside down transport chopper airlines, and I can't even hit you in the head because you're upside down. That's hilarious. So how about a car? It's actually max damage around 15 or 16 at point blank range, but if it's moving, you can actually get a 16 or so, or 15 in the front of the nose and front glass if it's moving towards you, right? And the side, as it passes as well, there's another 16. And the rear can be 14 to 16 if it's moving. And then, of course, you're going to hit 8s every once in a while in the rear, then the quarter panels in the back. But for the most case, it's 15 across the board. So that's the damage with the Magnum ammo. And, of course, you can one-bang people out of the vehicle, both in and out as well. The question is, do you want 25 meter and in body shots? Do you want a 50 min damage to the chest at long range? Do you want increased damage to vehicles, both air and ground? That choice is up to you. Is it worth that $150,000? As always, YouTubers, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you all on the next one. I'm out of ammo!
One of these guys is down.
Oh my god. Oh, nice.